So, this is my laptop. This is my room. This is this another side of the room you're looking at. I usually stream from over there, which you cannot see yet. There are a lot of things going on the floor. I cannot share. Oh yeah, it's getting dark because it's almost 3:30. Hey, what's up? Hey, the champ. Thank you for modding. I'm moderating. Heart, new camera room. Hey, I wanted to stream from my Kotatsu, so this is my Kotatsu redemption. Oh, Victor, thank you so much! And it's tier 2, thank you! And Temon, thank you for continuing the tier 2. Oh, arigato, thank you! The Otaku X 20 biddies. I'm not staying long, but have some bits. Thank you. Taking them all. Thank you. 5月でパパになるのすごい。もうすぐ4ヶ月か。4ヶ月もないや。3ヶ月だ。Hi to the Nakano. Hey, say hi to my Nakano. I can. No, it's still a little bit bright outside. Oh, thank you. パパになる男さん、20もありがとうございます。でもパパになるから、ね、セーブしてください。ありがとうございます。This came from the news. AOT? Attack on Titan thing? Which news? Hey, thank you! Afon Sanders, thank you for the 105 biddies, thank you! See, the alert is working and the card is tiny because I wanted to show more. So I was thinking maybe I should stick to this a bigger overlay for laptop, no song, I don't want to lag. Yeah, conflicts and geeks, thank you, Victor. ありがとう。Let's just, yeah, you should watch JoJo together. You don't have to be together, watching together, but no. JoJo, reading JoJo and watching JoJo. 2 different experiences. They're both great. ありがとう。Oh yeah, Roosevelt, thank you so much for finding the Nobita from Japan another video where me and also Gaijin Goomba, we were both in the video. Okay, thank you. It's about 3:30 p.m. in the afternoon in Japan. Yes, Charles. So we will be treated to the announcement. Yeah, the 4 p.m. announcement. I have to mute for a little bit, just a little bit. I can just mute the when they announce the name of the word, and that's it. You're not going to. Well, I was thinking. I'm actually seriously considering getting a streaming laptop because I might use a laptop for DJ streaming too. Even when I stream from a PC, I think I'm gonna do the DJ thing using my laptop. So I'm actually thinking of getting a new PC eventually, but I think it's better if I spend money. If it's gonna be the same amount of money if I'm going to get actual camera as a webcam. So yeah, maybe camera would be better. Yeah, it should be imperative. I want to look better. いやだ、ありがとうございます。頑張ってましょう。It's almost 2 a.m. Thank you, DJ Maggie. Please have a rest. I woke up like... Oh, I have to do that. Get it. Okay, get it. It's post office. I also turned off the light. この方が顔が明るく見えるね。First thing in the morning, thank you. 多分ね、メルカリが届いたのかな。ちょっと取ってきますね。ピンポン。 Oh, the ping pong gang. I think it's a Mercari. I have to. よいしょ。よいしょ。Chilari at work now. 頑張って Sayomi. Thank you so much for enjoying the chat, even though you're busy. Thank you so much, busy Patty. Busy bee. Charging. I woke up like before 9. I usually wake up before 9, except for work. And I had to, well, like I was saying yesterday, I had to join. I was, honored to join another YouTube channel again. The German YouTuber living in Osaka. She is now visiting Tokyo. So we had a kickboxing during the day. Hi, Chevy guys. Thank you for 10 months. I got too excited. Yeah, we were doing kickboxing like from 10:30. Yaho. アラートミスしてないかなアラート無視してないかな大丈夫かな Have I missed any alerts? Sorry about it. I'm sure we are fine. Oh, the top, it's a dress. I purchased that from the shop. I promote the shop actually on Instagram. Okay, I'm gonna show you. I forgot the shop's names. Please let me give me some time. Syndrome Store. This is sorry. The thing about laptop. Japanese Korean fashion shop. Comic stand, thank you for 5 months. Thank you. うわ、頑張ってます。ありがとうございます。ニューパパさん。Okay. Syndrome Store. That's the Instagram's name. I promote the shop on my stories too. Syndrome Store. And there is a coupon of mine. Syndrome Store on IG. My coupon code is Shibuya. Sorry about the typing sound. If you're interested. Yeah, I purchased that. Yeah. Like I pay for them because I like their products. Unlike I love their products, I never promote, so. Tap. It's a dress. If you don't mind making a dress, it is a little bit tight, kind of, and like a short. こうやつ。ここにスリットが入ってるんですよ。So sorry, I'm not barefoot, so you cannot see, but there is a nice cat right here, and pretty short and very tight. That's it. よいしょ。Oh yeah, that store is mainly for girls. Someone was interested in the top. I mean, the dress. I don't know if it's she or not, but if you can wear, like, a man can wear female clothing too. You don't have to box yourself into any gender when it comes to fashion. ここから勉強しました。ありがとうございます。あ、英語も好きなんですね。Looks like a damn dress. Oh yeah, it definitely reminds you of maid dress. It looks Lolita. So cute. いい眺め。I need feet grips. Yeah, I really like the shop. I purchased so many things from the shop, and somehow they gave me a coupon, so I just keep using my coupon. But they do have like a regular discount too. When they have a regular discount, I cannot use my code, so yeah. Airborne Army, thank you so much for 200! ベリーさん、ありがとう。ここでなんかちょっと下の出てきちゃったな。シャツが。Have you watched this anime? Konosuba. Of course, I think someone asked me the same thing. Someone redeemed the same channel points yesterday too. Is it because the Konosuba gacha is now international? People want to talk about Konosuba? I hope that new season, like a final season, is going to come out. Not just, oh, the PS4 game, gacha. Or we want to see more like legit Konosuba anime. Yoisho. Pinky? There is exclamation Pinky? The streamer Shibuya Kaho had Pinky Promise. Oh, Pinky Promise, not like a pink Pinky. Because I have so many. Thank you so much for the heart, Dark Knight. Thank you. The game is out all around the world now. Yes, like in English. Actually, great. Thank you so much for the BDs. Arigato. Thank you, everybody. Yes, laptop is working again. I think I constantly have to restart. リスタートしなきゃダメみたいですね、MacBook は。The key to keep using MacBook is to keep restarting, I think that is what I have to do. What's up with the ribbon? I have a thing about ribbon, it always has to be in the center. Thank you, Dancing with the comment. Yeah, you can never show breasts on Twitch. So if you're looking for those moments, there are better websites. Not better, this is a great website. There are, better options for you guys. Other platform, I don't know, but Twitch is definitely not the place for that. Zip 1964, thank you so much for the new sap. Arigatou gozaimasu. Hope you had a wonderful day, Miss Kaho. Thank you, Airborne Army. Oh yeah, please get some sleep. Yes, I want to take a nap too. I woke up like 8:40. That was the latest I could get up before going to the gym, the kickboxing gym. Airborne Army, thank you so much for 5 more BDs. Arigato, thank you. I'm not playing any gacha anymore, Matt Bay. Hey Victor, thank you for gifting us out. Arigato. Thank you. Aria, the boss play. Aria とか言っちゃった。Thank you so much for 38 BDs. Arigato. When the stream is going well, thank you for the swimming flow of gifts. Thank you. When I was struggling with streaming, it's just like when the stream is so laggy, it's kind of hard to interact, right? Thank you so much for your support today. Thank you. Oh, we're talking about cosplay? Okay. Let's go. Cute Yun on YouTube. Oh, yes. Thank you for noticing. Hey, Shamiko wasn't on it? Only Yun? Oh, what about Shamiko? I haven't checked that. Maybe I should. Also, because I got メルカリのアイテムをゲットしたからありがとうございました送らなくては。Oh hey, thank you for finding me. Is that probably Nobita from Japan YouTube? Digital, thank you. Oh, the Switch game, okay. Yeah, Quintessential Queen Trap got a smartphone game too. So, of course, every smartphone game is about gacha. What did fun at the gym? Yeah, it was fun. It was kind of tiring, but yeah, it was so refreshing at the same time. I did kick back. I did kick some the thing, like the mid thing, but not human being. Brabongo, thank you so much for 4 months. Arigato. Yeah, Luca's 3 is coming. Don't worry about it. But exclamation Luca is gone, I think, because we reached 1,000. Oh, thank you, Charles. Hey, Delta Gel, thank you for 2 months in advance. Arigato. Arigato, minna. Yatto. Yatto desu. Finally. Finally means yatto in Japanese. I can stream from a laptop as well. I can do that. Obviously. I just need to restart. Mhm. And that's why you go to the gym, kids, to get strong and beat Kaho in the ring. Yeah, there was a ring. It was interesting. And I took the German YouTuber to Rishu, the cafe that I love. And when she was in Tokyo, she's now in Osaka. She said that she found the cafe. She came to the cafe once. Good. JDC Seikan, thank you so much. 100 biddies, arigato. Yeah, exclamation coffee latte. What the exclamation latte? Yeah, that's the praise. Because of state of emergency, because of COVID-19, the cafe is suffering. So I really want to help. I want to go there as often as I can, and work on my laptop. I call my writing works. Jade, thank you. Arigato for 55 minutes. Arigato, arigato. Mhm. Jerquin, thank you so much for the 1 bit. Yeah, right, COVID. The cafe used to have a lot of tourists. I think it's on one of the guidebooks. Somehow, like, they got a lot of non-Japanese customers, and because of COVID, they cannot have enough of them. So yeah, and even in Japan, state of emergency, people rarely go out. Hey, Kane, thank you so much for 1 bit. Buy a latte for me too, thank you. Yeah, the world is still ending, still ending. Dustin, thank you so much for 100 bits. Thank you, everybody. 嬉しい. That's why I woke up in the morning and put on makeup in the morning because I had a YouTube shoot. I was a guest on the YouTube shoot, so I couldn't be late. Damn. I can actually take a nap, but I actually want to go to Tsaya and rent CDs so I can get some music from my DJ gig. And I got another DJ offer. I cannot talk about it yet specifically. Maybe the latest would be this summer. Until then, I have to figure out how to stream DJ on PC, which I think I'll need some help. But I want to get more CDs. I want to get more songs because I've been binge watching so many anime. It's about time that I get more songs. DJ stream, thank you. Yeah, this offer another online event offer so you guys can watch on Twitch too. Well, I don't know. It's international event. They might ask me to stream from my room, which I don't know how to. So I have to learn. Zip 1964, thank you so much, Wonder Please. Arigato. Oh, I need to get some help. Mm-hmm. Hey, Bennifer, thank you so much for showing again. Us, Hisagi-san. Hey, the boss praise, thank you so much for 52 biddies. You could always ask Vic and Otaku Bodega, thank you so much for 7 months. Arigato. Yeah, it's just I asked Children Rice too. All those words, kind of hard to understand. I just, I might have to text my DJ sensei. I haven't talked to for months, so yeah, just techno. I was googling all night yesterday about streaming setting. I think it's now fine. I learned about a bitrate. I learned about audio bitrate and video bitrate and what else? So many things I have to. Yeah, I have to practice, or I can maybe. It's just an idea. Stream from, let's say, Anison Crab in Tokyo or in Kawasaki, and I can actually introduce the crab too. not just me. Uh-huh. Yeah, I do actually have a DJ sensei, not senpai, like, No, it's an idea. It could be a collab. I think the crab would appreciate the international promotion. Why not? Then I can just use CGJ. I don't have to use PC DJ. That could be less stressful. I do play CGJ, so. Hey, stop making me. Stop the tier first thing. Don't make it a thing here. Extra glitch. Thank you, Jojo Jams. Thank you so much for joining the chat today. Here is the test. What is bitrate and what you needed? Okay, so wait. There was like FPS thing too. 30 FPS thing. I remember that's like how many moments you can show in 1 second. So you can show like 30 movements, 30 different movements in 1 second. That's like a 30 FPS. Frame rate. That's frame rate. We broke out. And then bit rate is about, if it's higher, of course, like better audio, better resolution, bam, it can lag. It can cause lag because it's just you're requiring too much workforce from PC. It's just too much on your PC. So usually you lower the bit rate, right? And Twitch has like a bit rate limit. Like it's just like testing. Twitch bit rate limit is 6,000. That's as far as you can go. That's as high as you can go. So usually, if you're streaming from your laptop or phone, maybe 33,000 is best. It could be the best default, right? That's frame rate. Yeah. I was like thinking about frame rate first. So depending on how strong your Wi-Fi or network PC is, you either like lower the bit rate or, make it go up, depending on your power or PC or the power of network. It's a good explanation for technological normie. Kaho finally got it. Thank you. Website. Hi, hello. Konnichiwa, Mako-chan. Ohayo, minasan. Okay. FPS frame per second. Okay, FPS means frame per second. Oh, that's why it's called FPS. Okay, thank you. Thank you. Lady, arigato for the BD and small salute. Thank you so much for 200 BDs. Arigato. Exactly right. Thank you. Yatta. Yogatta. Okay. I need to do better with the wording, but you gotta. I mean, for someone who doesn't understand how PC works, like CPU, I still don't get CPU. I know it's the most important thing about streaming, or the power of your PC. CPU is the most important status. I don't get it, and I don't know any technological terms. So it was the best explanation I could do, and I could make myself understand. I don't know if I could make others understand, but frames per second. So if I do 30 frames per second, so it's more natural. It's the image or video is more smooth, right? Let's get advice for people. Personally, I do around 4,000. I have good internet, but you want to give yourself some headroom, right? And audio bitrate is the default is a little bit high, so you should lower to 128. So it was a little bit higher, so I have to make it go down. The anime man sent me. Cool, cool, Kohai. Thank you. Senpai noticed you. Mm. Good night, Victor. Thank you so much. Mata ne. I'll see you probably in the morning or during the day. Thank you. The couch. Ah, yeah, this is. I'm in Kotatsu too. This is so comfortable. Wow, Kotatsu stream. So I also did the setting my lap on my iPad. So maybe I'll get stream from my iPad without the weird drain thing. Uh, After thank you, arigato, monkey, for the new sub. Yatta. CP, you're chirping unicorn. Okay, I'm pretty sure that's not it, but computer per unit. I don't know. I don't know. ね、日本語うまいじゃない、ひたぎさん。Don't fall asleep under kotatsu. Yeah, it's against the OS, right? A streamer shouldn't be sleeping. 30 FPS is great too. The difference between 16 and 30 is almost negligible. Yeah? Most people watch on their phone anyway, right? We've been Jack on Spade. Hi, happy to see you again. Yeah, I haven't streamed for like 10 hours or even like 7 hours for a while. I want to have long streams. Yeah, eventually. Maybe not today. I still have so many things to do at home. Sadly. Central Processing Unit. Oh, so I got the unit 1. I got 1 out of 3. I'm proud of myself. Yeah, so I did the Streamlabs setting on my iPad and also on my extra phone. Here is my extra phone. Quintessential Queen Trapped all the way. Oh, you can install iOS 14.4 now? Hey, are you gonna update iOS today? Streaming, audio quality low, output resolution. Okay. Yeah, I changed this. Oh, sorry. I keep forgetting this is my laptop. Okay. Now they're not talking about where we live, so it's okay. They're just regularly talking about how you should be careful against COVID. Announcement, city ward announcement. But anyway, I can use my extra phone for streaming too. So I have my phone. Zectis, thank you so much for the new sub. Arigato. Wash your hand. Gargle. They just tell me everything. No, we're not talking about the location now. Thank you. Thank you, City. But anyway, I was gonna say something. Totally forgotten. So I will be eventually. I am able to stream from my phone or iPad or laptop or PC, which got the best look. Just looks wise, I can look best because I got the camera and light and everything. But if you guys want to walk around and take a look at my house, I can use my phone, I can use my iPad, everything. Oh, emote only chat, sorry. I thought I'd forgotten. It doesn't have to be emote only chat. Thank you so much. Triby PhD, thank you so much for 100 biddies. Arigato! Arigato, Sweaties. Thank you so much. Arigato ne. So much. Thank you. You are amazing. For those hotel streams, yeah, iPad is okay. Laptop is also cool. It's just laptop. It's kind of hard to adjust the angle. Oh, you have to bounce somebody. Oh, hey Frog. Hey Frog. Thank you. Yes, house tour. When my bedroom is ready, I can show you. It's just my bedroom is still a mess. Kind of. It's like it's getting less of a mess. It's becoming decent, but still. Oh, so I want to eat. Strawberry. Sorry, it's random, but it was just there, so I was like, okay, it's time for me to eat. Thank you, Hokage. Oh, arigato. For 2 months. For 3 months. 大きいでしょ? They're huge. They're bigger than my eyes. My nose. でかい、すごいでかい、すごいでかいいちご。スーパーで売ってた。とちおとめかな。They're huge. When it comes to strawberry, size matters. でけえ。おいしい。Juicy. I need some vitamin. I hear. Also, small strawberries are good too, but they are more for display. They're more for. Video for hey Susu, Susu's here. Hi, everyone. Thank you, Susu. Wow. Oh, we have the stream dress. Oh wow, same dress. Oh yay! I can't wait. Wow, with a knife. Oh my god, you're gonna look so hot. I'm just eating strawberry here. Susu in distress with a knife and spider. Oh my. Oh, shout out Susu, please, 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 please. I can do that too. Thank you, Jennifer. I just did the same thing too. You cannot shut out too much. Kawaii. Nice emote. You don't eat strawberry, the strawberry eats me. That is scary. Now, they are so huge. Strawberry got enough vitamins and it's not too sour. It is the perfect balance of sweet and sour. More on sweet side. Oishi ne, oishi ne. Strawberry gang. Oh, Execute, thank you so much. Arigato. We'll find 100 bees. Oh. Yeah. Wait here. So good. I mean, they look adorable and they taste so good. What are you, perfect? Hmm. Eat slow and enjoy. Thank you. What? Delicious. Here we go. Here we go. I just bought them at a grocery store. And this is perfect. And I ate the Japanese sweet potato yesterday. That was also good. I still got some left. Hmm. Hmm. Mm-hmm. Demo, you like your strawberries less intimidating? They're just too huge. Yeah, fruit sugar is better than regular sugar. The cake sugar, chocolate sugar. Because I did go to the latte art shop, latte art, 3D latte art cafe, I did get a hot chocolate. That's like one enough cake calorie. Yeah, I cannot wait to take Susu to the 3D latte art cafe. I don't know what she's going to order. Hmm, this gas. Yeah, I want to take everybody. I've been taking everybody, almost everybody. My non-Japanese work friend. Yeah, if they are from outside of Japan, I'm pretty sure like I have taken them to that place. Tarantula. I actually, today I asked them to make Evangelion 3D latte art. I'm gonna post them all on social media. I'm gonna post them those pictures on Instagram story. So don't worry about it. Don't worry. Don't you ever worry. Oh yeah, I have to メルカリに連絡しなきゃ。Thank you, Jennifer. Yeah, I was talking to a German YouTuber. She's teaching Germany most of the time. Even if she gets those comments because she's a girl. So unfortunately, it's not just because of my well hefty chest or my past, JB past. It's just unfortunately a lot of girl streamers have to see those comments. It shouldn't be okay, but it's just the reality somehow. We dip them in brown sugar, strawberries. Another way some people eat them is fresh. Yeah. Oh wait, ground black pepper. Wait, black pepper? Are you talking about strawberry, sweetie? Sweetie, really strawberry? I want you to like specifically say like what you're talking about, cause I'm guessing strawberry because I was eating strawberries, but I cannot believe you're talking about strawberries. Yeah, this we all like wear the same dress. So sweet and crude. Have a great day. Thank you, Ryan. Arigato. Thank you so much for showing up today. Condensed milk. Oh, yeah, a lot of peach milk. Hi, Ragdown. Thank you for 10 months. Arigato. Gee. Yes, a lot of Japanese people actually love the choice condensed milk. For me, it's a little bit too sweet because I love like eating sweet strawberries. And I love chocolate. Sometimes like I put chocolate and strawberry. Oh my god. I just thinking about chakra just makes me feel, even though I'm not eating it. It's crazy. Mhm. I didn't enjoy it. No, don't be sorry, Jojo Eisen. Thank you always for finding me streaming. No, it's okay. Like, sorry, like my hours have been very like sporadic and whimsical. Sorry, but I love to stream different hours sometimes so that I get to reach out to other people too. Not just always the same group of people, always the same time zone. Thank you, Co-Ab BP. ありがとう for 4 months. 嬉しいな。Gibbon gone off like always. Whenever I'm wearing something, it just goes off center. When my clothing can show the center, it always goes off center. Why? You want something sweet too? Get sleep now, Brabongo. Thank you so much today. ありがとうね。皆さんね、この時間そうなんですよ。アメリカとか遅いのにありがとうございます。Longest stream I've done? 14, 15? Have I reached 15? Oh, so comfy. I'm gonna turn up the that. Your outfit looks cute. Arigato. Maybe maid theme? Maybe maid. I don't think I did 16 hours, did I? The moment when you realize Kaho is an anime protagonist with a large appetite. I love eating. I do. I can't hide it. Sailor Moon RPG was the first longest one. Thank you, Frog, for explaining. Moving out was 15 as well. So I have to try 16 or like 20 eventually. And then get ready for 24-hour stream for something. For charity or something. I was to help the 3D Latte Art Cafe. I've been doing some research. I also did ask Maylene about is there any good what was a crowdfunding site that can be international, and I found some too actually, and also like Twitch can be a good way. They can keep showing coffee. It'll be kind of hard for them to communicate in the chat with the chat, talk to the chat, but still, I'm sure people will enjoy watching the cafe creation part. I don't know if they're thinking of. They were kind of afraid of streaming from their phone because the alert can show up. Well, oh yeah, wait. The latte artists usually check a photo on their phone to make the latte looks like the photo, and because they put the phone like right next to the latte, whenever somebody emails them or calls them, the personal information of somebody can show up. So that is the one thing they were kind of worried about. They can put it on airplane mode, but still. Hey, thank you, Kango. 24 hours unhealthy, right? I'm sure my hair is going to start like glistening and like it's going to look very oily, and you guys gonna see that. And I don't want to really show that part, so like I don't want you guys to see me getting tired or my makeup wearing off. But again, like, it's a cool concept. 24-hour stream. Like, why not all day? Yes, only for the charity I would consider doing. It can be a crab thing. I don't know, like, cause that way I can take a break, right? So Kaho is not about stream lengths, just to provide the best possible viewership for fans. Thank you, Dominish. But think about it. It doesn't necessarily have to be a stream that long, right? Like 24-hour stream, it will be easier for a lot of them to catch my stream. You know, because we have different time zones. So it'd be a cool idea. At the same time, I don't want them to feel worried about me. I'm worried about my health. It's okay seeing your makeup wearing off. Maybe I can take off my makeup in the middle of the stream. I've done that a couple times in the past after cosplay. なるほどね。すっぴんもやったことあるからね。If you did a 24-hour, I would try be around for at least 4 months. Really? Thank you. That's a long time. Make sure you stay safe. Do it on the days I don't have to work. Maybe it would naturally be weekends. I mean, if I start from Saturday, it will be your Friday night. If you live in Japan, if I live in Japan and you live in US. Here's the thing, Kaho. Kaho will commit to an RPG. Sailor Moon was rough. Imagine her playing a good RPG. Right, Final Fantasy VII. If I try to finish Final Fantasy VII in one day, that's going to be definitely 24-hour. And I have to take off my contact lenses. I do end up worrying about people who do those marathon streams, right? I get that. I'm same time like I want to support them, and like I'm happy that I could catch them, because some streamers, they do stream in early mornings to me all the time. It's just their schedule, so it's hard for me to catch their streams. Well, requirement for Switch partnership? 24-hour streams? What? Hey, her! Thank you! Harvard, thank you so much. Arigato for 3 months. Yatta. Yeah, Final Fantasy 7 has to be more than 24 hours, so just to meet Yuffie, I think it would take 24 hours. Yeah, first of all, we have to deal with Avalanche, and then, yeah, the 13. 13, such a cool beast to such a cute beast. The dichotomy, we have to watch that. And then, like, meeting Sephiroth and Chocobo, getting a Chocobo. Yeah, meeting Yuffie, I think it's gonna take at least a day. At least. It would be easier if you do it on PS4 with cheat and speed up. I don't want to do any cheats. Cheating is not allowed. I don't know if it's just Apex or something, but cheating is not allowed. Well, if it's a special code, it's different, but I don't know how the Apex cheating works, apparently, but some gamers got disqualified for that. Darling, let me just take off my contact lenses. See the difference? Actually, I don't see the difference. Oh wait, I do. No contact lens, bigger iris. See, this side's way cuter. Like, I want to remember each story. No, I want to remember each story of Final Fantasy VII, so I don't mind, no, making it faster. I don't mind like making it slower or faster. Both cute, thank you. Arigato. I've cosplayed as Tifa and Yuffie before. I guess I'm not gonna cosplay anybody from Final Fantasy VII anymore. I still got some cosplay that I haven't tried, which I want to do this month. Yeah, I don't think I have enough room for another big plushie. I got enough plushies. I'm actually like, sitting on one of the Kirby plushie. It's not supposed to be for sitting on, but why not? You wanna check what's under my bed now? Here comes Kirby being cracked because okay, that is the shape of my bed. Hey, hey Kirby, say hi. 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 Sorry, Kirby. Sorry. I weigh too much. Yeah, sure. Squish, squish, Kirby. Pound. That's my back's power. That is my backstory. Oh, arigato! Brown Panda 7, thank you, arigato! For the prime staff, arigato! So cute. Squish Kirby, so cute. I'm using all the plushies that I have. They are more like a display. The quintessential Quintraps are more like a display, but I try to like use as many as possible. Strawberry emote needed. Right here. Cinematic bite. Oh, too many emotes. I see. Right here. Thank you, Moss, for working so hard. Thank you, I really appreciate it. Okay, Midgar is 6 hours. Meeting Yuffie the first time could take an 3 hour. 3 hour? So, actually, that's like way faster than I thought. Oh, gotta go back to work. Ganbatte! Sweaty. Thank you, thank you. Thank you. Thanks, Rose Jerry. For 50 bits. Arigato. Just run around in the first forest unless you meet her. Oh, it doesn't have to be the Chocobo arc. Kantuji, thank you so much for 12 bits. Arigato. I still need to finish Final Fantasy VII before I play the remake. Oh, yes, sure, let's do that. Arigato! My Brodino for 7 months! Arigato, arigato! Hmm. Yes, Yuffie requires specific dialogue choices to go make the stat for like her likability, her feelings toward crowd stat. I should we all should make that go up higher because her default setting is very lower, way lower than Ares. Ares is the highest. She instantaneously likes crowd, and Tifa later on. Ares, Tifa, Yuffie, and Barrett, I think. Barrett and Yuffie, they are two of the hardest to go on a date at a Ferris wheel. Tifa and Vincent, dark hair. I'd have going to date with Barrett. Barrett is a cool choice. But oh my god, I just remembering that the date. You can watch that on YouTube, but I'm gonna show you when I pray. I can't wait. I can't wait. It is so adorable. You're gonna see the girly girl side of Yuffie for the first time, kind of. I'm too edgy. Yeah, Vincent is edgy. He uses a gun. Who uses a gun in a fantasy game? Right? You're gonna use either a sword or your fist. And Barrett, it kind of uses a gun, but it's another level. Do you have any plans for St. Valentine's Day? Well, Rose Cherry, I think we promised on the baking stream. I've been working. I've been checking some recipes for chocolate cupcake. Don't remember if I got Tifa or Barrett? Barrett is the rarest. You should remember that, Ragdom. You've never seen the Yuffie date? Let's go on the Yuffie date. We have to. Yeah, Barrett Gun is part of his backstory and it's connected to his body. It is such a beautiful story. But it's Barrett. Huh. He is not BL material. He is not date material. Okay, all he cares about is her. His little girl. He cannot afford to go on a date. Yet he did. With crowd. Hey, TV Hat, thank you so much, 100 PDs. Arigato. He's a good dad. Yes, he is a great dad. Have some biddies. We are all loving for Kaho date. Arigato. And I want to show you what will happen when the Ares final scene happens. That when a tragic event happens. Hey, Wrecking Boy, thank you so much for the pity. You're gonna see a vulnerable side of Yuffie. I don't think any of you guys seen that scene. Kawaii Oppa, thank you. Arigato. Greetings from Cherry. Thank you. Yeah, I always use Yuffie in my party. So whenever something happens, Yuffie's reaction is there. By a 10 out of 10, bet that. No argument there. Totally agree. Yeah. Humbert agreed. Yes. This is the grade of the Kaho date. She forget the chocolate. Yeah, Valentine's Day did wow. Well, if I start streaming soon, then I get to have a date with Yuffie around Valentine's Day. That's romantic. That's romantic, but the game doesn't have a concept of Valentine's Day. Mm. Yeah, Zack is harder in the game, but Zack got such a strong prominence. It's a, like all of them. All of them. All of them. Ooh. I do love chocolate, but I only love milk chocolate. I don't like dark chocolate. It's just too bitter. Mhm. Da 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 da. Hmm. You're more into milk chocolate than dark too? You try them? Hmm. Um. Oh, thank you, tortures. Hmm. Hmm. Oh, him? No, I see. Oh, I see. Oh, sorry. When I'm eating, like I guess speechless. I can never be a foodie. I can never be a food reviewer, food critics. Hmm. おいしい。甘じょっぱい。甘じょっぱいのよ。For me, white chocolate is a little bit too sweet. I think I love the cacao powder. I think I love the smell of cacao. That's why I love milk chocolate. I love the smell of dark chocolate too, but it's too bitter. Fruit being so, oh yeah, it was on sale. That's why I purchased it. I can never, I don't even think about paying a big chunk of money for fruits. I know it can be ridiculously expensive in Japan, but it wasn't the expensive brand. Strawberry got different brands. Yeah, different types. It wasn't. It's not cheap. Like strawberries are never cheap. Well, it wasn't bad. いくらだったっけ、ちょっと安かったのね。セール品だったのかな、セールというか特売。うん。うん。I totally forgotten about it, like showing you guys. You're doing this like um Num num. Where did I buy my plushie? They are from Amazon. Other plushies I get them from Chromazines. I'm not very good, so sometimes I just purchase on auctioning sites. Oh yeah, on that note, I have to reply back to the auctioning site. Thank you for delivering my Chizuru cam badges. 丁寧に梱包してくださってありがとうございました。してくださって。I'm just saying thank you to send me the package that I ordered. It's their Chizuru keychains and team badges. Don't forget to hydrate. Thank you. 5,000. Thank you, Excel server. The laptop is fixed now. Yes, Kantuji. 丁寧に梱包してくださってありがとうございました。欲しいものがセットになっていたので、よかったです。Okay. Okay, I sent a thank you note. I also have to say thank you to this person. I'm trying to learn Japanese right now. Hey, good for you, Extis. It is struggle, I bet. Don't start from reading or writing. Start from speaking. That's way easier. Don't think about like a polite way of saying things. Like just go with a casual one in the beginning. Because that way you get from manga and anime too, most of the time. あーっと、綺麗な状態でした。とても綺麗な状態でした。迅速なご発想ありがとうございました。テンプレ。Okay. I said thank you. Like, yeah, because it's the thing about getting items from auctioning site. You have to say thank you. You have to say thank you. It's nice. Good communication. Don't forget to hydrate again. Zero cool ATR. Thank you. How do we start from speaking? I mean, like, learn some character sentences. Like, what's up? Or if it's even English, like, not just Japanese. Genki desu ka? If it's Japanese, Genki desu ka? How are you? That kind of like conversational skills. Like, try to build your conversational skills rather than, oh, I gotta learn kanji. Oh, kanji, hiragana, katakana. Japanese has three different letters. Like, that's three different types of letters. Like, technically, three different alphabets. That's insane. It is insane. You know, just forget them for a second. You eventually want to learn them when you're good enough. Like, unless like, you know some words in Japanese already, it is difficult to read them all. So like forget about alphabets for a second and focus on the slangs, sentences that you can use in a regular conversation. Where is the bathroom? Or like how would you respond when somebody calls you? You have such good manners. Thank you. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that was cool. Get really wrong. Well, it just easy for them to grade you. Of which the compositional skills are kind of tough to grade. How some teachers might give you 7 or 6, 5, depending on who you're talking to. It's communication. It is definitely hard to give you, hey, your A, B, C, or like in Japan, it's mostly about like how many points you get out of 100. So the test cannot be settled. That's why they focus on writing and reading, and it definitely helped eventually. It's just so boring. No, thank you. Log leader. 日本語はネイティブでございます。なので結構適当ですね、日本語の方が。ラビゴさん。この時間帯なかなか日本の方がいらっしゃらなかったのでありがとうございます。I learned katakana just so I can write my name. Oh, my friend's name for fun to impress them. Cool. And maybe if you want to learn kanji, start from the one you can make for your name. Let's say if your name is Dan, short for Daniel, then you can use different kanjis. So you can pick any kanjis for your name. Then, sorry about the typing sound, sorry. 名前がダンだったりしたら I would probably choose between these two. Down and down. I mean, there are other kanjis that you can pronounce as down, but it doesn't really make sense to use for your name because it's kind of like you don't name yourself kitchen, right? You don't name yourself, well, gun is cool, but you don't name yourself apron. Sorry, I just keep thinking about cooking things, but no, the first dan means like dodgeball, like ball, like the tenacity, like, or bounciness. And the second Dan is warmth. So maybe your parent want you to be a warm and nice person. You want some kind of message for your name. Mhm. Right, Dan and Dan, I know those, right? So if your name is Dan, you can think about all those different options. It's kind of fun to search your kanji options. It is boring and tiring and exhausting. Again, it's the same meaning, but to just look for to learn just random kanji. That you have to be able to think that, hey, I'll get to use this kanji for real. I never really understand how that works. Thank you. Oh no, thank you, ninjats. Kan genki da yo, Nobu-san. You can just go with katakana too. If you eventually you have to be able to read kanji if you're going to read in Japanese. Kanji is just katakana is just one of three different alphabets. So my parent wanted me to be a chef, so my name is Kitchen. That is cool. I don't know. I think it would sound funny in Japan. Like, yeah, Kitchen. If your name is Knife, that's kind of cool. Hey, my name is what's your name? Hey, I'm Knife. So I'm gone. Like, that's kind of cool. That sounds dangerous, but quite cool. But mm, you don't want your name to be Kitchen Apron. Apron for a girl. That's kind of cool. Like it sounds kind of like April. Apron, April. But in this age of like women's equality, maybe apron is not appreciated because it's like you stay in the kitchen kind of message. It would not be appreciated. Peter Parker, like same alphabet thing, right? Yeah, there are so many somehow. Uh, in the comic artist world. Yeah, I love Bennifer too. Cool, cool. Do you like the kanji in Kaho? It doesn't really have a specific meaning. So no, like I wanted to have like specific meaning. Like strawberry is actually a popular name for idols because like strawberry is cute. You want a cute name. And it's just easy to remember when your name is Ichigo. Ichigo-chan 多いよね. Ichigo, also Hime, princess. Yeah, there are a lot of names like that. If you're a talent, if you're an idol, you want a specific name that people can easily remember and there is a meaning behind it. My name is Rosa. I write it like Rosa. Ah, nice. Rosa. Pino-san, konnichiwa. Just call me Bino? Oh, Bino-san, ごめんなさい。ベトナムからよろしくです。よろしくです。Story was popular because of Rachel Ichigo is like a male name. And the kanji is different. But the Ichigo, like hiragana Ichigo or the kanji Ichigo, strawberry, is very, very popular among idols. Yeah, Himene Ichigo and Sakura is also popular, but there are a lot of anime characters named Sakura. Sakura is more like a 2D character name, but there are Sakura-chans. Roosebell, 7. Oh, thank you for 10 months. Arigato. Not going to cosplay any more Final Fantasy 7 girls. I have something to say about that. Scary. There is one that works for me. Oh, cool. Translate to peace. Oh, Kazu. I love it. No, peace. Need to. Kaho teaching in chat. I don't know if you guys watch the Kuzuno Honkai scams wishes. There was one character named Mocha, and when you say Mocha, in English especially, that you think of coffee, But her kanji character was so good. It was ultimate kawaii. Mocha's ka is from kawaii's ka, so at the cutest. That what the name says, and she is very cute, and she embraces that. She's like a quintessential really cute character. Mocha, motomo, kano. Ah, 間違えた. Sorry. Yeah, that was her name. So the first three words, like I was going to delete the last one. The ka is not only from kawaii, it can be from possibility. Ka means like okay. Like, there are a lot of meaning behind the kanji. Round 91, thank you so much, 2 months. Yay, 2 months, yay! Oh, haven't. Drive safe. Thank you. My bae. What laptop do I use? I use MacBook. It's not Pro. It's just a regular MacBook. Be careful driving while more. Yeah, like pretty just listen to me. Stay there, stay there. I think Kiraku also plays a lot with the characters' names. Yeah, there are a lot of shows that plays with characters, plays with names too. There is sometimes, not all the time, there is a meaning behind characters' names. Oh, Ninja TK, thank you so much for 2 months. Arigato. Arigato. Oh, what's up with stream elements? Like they change emotes. Oh, the PogChamp emote is different. Okay, that's why. I didn't know PogChamp emote was different. I knew that they deleted the old one. I didn't know they replaced it with a new one. PogChamp changes daily? Oh, that's why it's different from yesterday. I had no idea. They kept PogChamp. Oh, that's good. Now they're kind of afraid of associating one like meme, very famous phrase to a particular person. Kira Kill uses a lot of wordplay in general, especially with fashion and fascism sounding similar in Japan. You should add a PogChamp emote. I got 45 tier 1 emotes already. Whenever I try to upload a new emote as tier 1, I have to take away something else. Hopefully I will get to have more. Kaho Pog emote. Sign the petition. Yeah, Mista is gone. I wanted to put Jotaro. Yeah, Jotaro. I also wanna have Rohan-chan. Kishibe Rohan-chan. I wanna see Rohan-chan. I refuse emote. Yeah, I'm actually going to order next month, but oh wait, this month. I think Chika is gonna make new ones next month, but I don't know if or when I get to upload. I have to aim higher. You still have the Konosuba mode? Yes, Konosuba forever. I wanted to add one more Konosuba mode, and I got that in my bag. I just cannot show right now. Laptop stream is okay. Thank you. Arigato. Wait a second. Here, let me get some chocolate because I've been craving for chocolate. Here, chocolate. Chocolate. Chocoleto. 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 Kinoko niyama. Kinoko niyama. Kinoko niyama. Ragdoom, it's secret. You're gonna find out eventually. Perhaps the stream is okay, but the quality is not very good. Yeah, it's just a test, but thank you so much. This is a very comfy stream indeed. Kinoko. Yeah, chocolate mushroom. Mmm. Mm. It's the cookie version. Mm-hmm. Doing sound kills me. You feel like you're getting eaten by me, like Attack on Titan. You can hear me chewing, not like crunching. It just hurt my ears. Oh no. Sorry about it. Sorry, Jennifer. Though the chocolate. Chocolate with cookie part. And I wanted to eat chocolate along with my huge strawberry. Hmm. My laptop is MacBook. So thank you, Apple. You can kill me, chat. I stopped watching AOT after season 1. What? That's like a long time ago. Hmm. Never went back since? What gave you away? Did you see till the end of season 1? I mean, there are a lot of anime, so it's natural that you forgot about like keeping on track when it comes to new season. Wow, Nerox, thank you so much for being arigato. Thank you, thank you. AOT is fucking great. Someone forgot Elena in the poll. Which Final Fantasy girl should Kaho cosplay? Oh, Tifa remake version? It's a less skin though. Female crowned Jesse Yuffie again. You announced it again. It's always safer. Thus, I lost interest soon. I just found it increasingly overrated or toxic fandom. Yeah, in the beginning, I was so intrigued by it, and I loved the latter part of fighting scenes. Like fighting scenes were amazing, but in the beginning, it was so mysterious, and I was glued to the story. But later on, I was like, okay, that was not the idea, or that was not the surprise I was waiting for. Kind of like Higurashi. Like I was so fascinated by the story, and then later on, oh, it's like it kind of feels like cheating at some point when so many fantastical things like happen for because they just do. So yeah, they do. They go time leap. They go to different time because they just do. Or yeah, they become titans because they just do. It just like, can I no, criminal, thank you so much. 5 months. Arigato. They just brought new concepts and just told us to like believe in it. I just follow along, and I wasn't very convinced. Mappa is doing a great job, and also with studio was great with fighting scenes. So animation wise, like I'm happy, but story I was only interested in the beginning, not so much later on. AOT took way too long to get to the obvious reveal. The twist on the troop was interesting, but I just think it took too long to get there. And yeah, at first it was so interesting and unique that only the protagonist. Well, I shouldn't like spoil even the beginning, but it is the beginning. I don't know if it counts as a spoil, but even the only the main character, the protagonist, was special in the beginning, and then like they are like, okay, there this one is also special. This one is also something special. Hmm. Okay. So much information. So what's up is a protagonist. What's so special about him? School. When they stopped attacking Titan, you got bored of attacking. Titans was through attacking, and they were attacking Titans. It's just like when we learned more about Titans, it was interesting in the beginning. I don't know. You're convinced since begging the Titans were the threat, but after all, they were not. I loved it. Yeah, it was interesting, and they all got their own reasons. But we often forget who is the protagonist. Like they all got their time to shine. 3 euro spoilers. It's fine to spoil season one. I think they just took the wrong direction with the story. I mean, there are still some fun part. Again, just like Higurashi, I don't enjoy it as much as I did in the beginning, in the first season. Yeah, part one of first season. It was better when it was so mysterious and things were still up in the air, and we were just finding out about the when the surprises were convincing surprises, mysterious surprises. I was enjoying it. Hey, Sayomi, welcome back. How is it work? How is work? I'm watching new season and I don't think Eren is wrong. It's just different POVs. It could be before Sephiroth's cat off his. Now we're talking about AOT and Final Fantasy 7 at the same time. Oh, Ethereal Riders? You just playing Ethereal Rider? Cool. I from the rating of the anime list, my anime list, Mappa is obviously doing a fantastic job. Um, the last final season of the manga adaptation, and Mappa has been doing wonderfully well with manga into anime adaptation. Yeah, I mean, Taiso Samurai was again, meh, it's fine. I think I gave 6 on my anime list. Mm. Yes, they're great animation. They're good as OPs and ADs. So animation wise, I'm excited. And they're trying to end both manga and anime at the same time. So I'm excited about that as well. I only watched season 1, read some of the manga after. It's gonna be hard to get into. Because again, it's been 4 years since I saw season 4. Yeah. 4 years already? もう4年も経ったっけそうなんだっけ Time flies. I give it 5. Yeah, somewhere around 5 or 6. I totally forgot him. Yes, yeah, definitely 5 or 6. It wasn't bad. So, they are like obviously bad anime. When I watch Citrus is a Yuri anime. Yuri show originally from manga, and manga is beautiful. I mean, the artwork is beautiful. But when it comes to adapting manga, which is beautifully written art-wise, it's kind of hard to bring the beautiful art into anime. That's why Sailor Moon had to change character design drastically. That's why strawberry ichigo 100%. By the way, I'm still eating ichigo. Strawberry ichigo 100%. Didn't look that as good or eyes or when the artwork is so detailed. Even JoJo struggles, and JoJo did a great job. Hmm. 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 Have you watched this anime? Monster? No, that monster. I thought you were gonna sing monster, monster, monster. Mm. Mm-hmm. Going back to my rabbit hole. Thank you, Sayomi. Mm-hmm. Yeah, the manga looks amazing. It's just anime couldn't depict the beauty. Yeah, it's just one season, 12 episodes. It just couldn't depict it. そして君になる Another Yuri show was better. Naoki Urasawa. Urasawa Monster. That reminds me, I haven't watched any 20th Century Boys. Oh, yeah, live action. I've seen the characters, like how they did with the characters, and they look quite alike. That's impressive. That is impressive. Hmm. Hmm. Play here. Is there a reason most anime seasons are 12 to 13 episodes? None. That is one cool. That is considered one cool. Japanese TVs are very strict about the cool we can have. That's why TV series, live action TV series, they're usually just 10 or 11. While, you know, whereas anime gets like at least one more week, somehow. It's just the way it is. This is not $20 strawberry. Cannot. I cannot afford to have $20 strawberry. Hmm. Hmm. Sorry, Jennifer. You still don't like the sound in my ear? Sorry, sorry. I'm gonna eat right here. Hmm. Okay. Yeah, the live action TV shows, they just want to have like 1 week off. Oh, hey! Thank you so much for bringing your viewers. Arigato! You team found on 666. So for live action TV shows, they want to promote the next show too. They usually take 1 week for the promotion. For some special TV program. So TV shows usually takes 10 or 11 weeks. Anime, because they already got fans, and the commercials are all about anime songs, so 12 or 13 episodes. And if they believe in the show, if the production believes in the show, if the sponsors believe in the content, they can get like 2 calls from the beginning. Well, ASMR? No ASMR? And a lot of companies just want to make anime because it's just such a trend. And it's a good promotion for manga artists and light novel writer. If their work get an anime adaptation, but it can be a bad thing if it fails. If the anime fails, those newcomers, those people who haven't read the original work, can look away. Oh, okay, it was a boring anime. The show must be boring too. No, no ASMR. Sorry about it. I just wanted to eat. I just wanted to eat. Sorry, let me eat. Yeah, maybe because we don't have music. I cannot play music here because it's laptop. I don't want to like make him laptop do too much of work. I don't think my laptop can take simultaneous work, playing music, streaming at the same time. I think it's gonna crash the stream. Mhm. Hey, Love Medium Work. Thank you so much for joining again. Hmm. iTunes will make it explode. I think that can happen. You don't want to start another app unless it's necessary. My laptop is not young anymore. It's circa 2019. 2 years have passed. Oh, it's just still January, so it's almost 2 years. Not a good idea at all. I mean, I purchased this laptop around September, something like that. So 1 year and a half, but still, it's just a laptop. It's just a laptop. It's not a streaming laptop. I might have to think about streaming laptop eventually. That way I can focus on streaming. That way I can do so much more. And I can keep this laptop for writings. Mm-hmm. Yeah, too many programs can make the stream lag and crash, right? iTunes is junk. It'll make it explode. Quite, quite, quite. Yeah, I don't use Spotify, but I end up using iTunes because not only I download from the music platform, but also I rent CDs and I rent physical CDs and take songs from there. iTunes is the best site. Do you all like the Evangelion rebuild? The movie? Yes, no. They're okay. They're okay. I didn't know this poll started. Only 15 people have joined so far. Just join. It is okay to I like average a franchise. I have Star Wars as a franchise. When a new episode comes out, I'll go watch it eventually. Do I am I gonna like the episode? I don't know. It's not as important. It's not important anymore. Of course, like, if they can wow us, that's amazing. これからもずーっと一緒だよ. Hey Jade, thank you so much for 2 months. ありがとう. But same time, no, we can have another omedeto, omedeto. Yeah, the congratulation arc, just like one episode, final episode though. Yeah, we can have the Jar Jar again. It's just that we've seen what happened in the past. So we know whatever comes out, like we can take it. We are out of NAS. We are willing to take it. It's not like I'm so super excited. Like, oh my god, how is it going to end? Like, it's just I'm so happy that I get to see new Ever. That's it. I'm so happy that Ever continues. It's apparently a very lucrative franchise. I'm so proud of Eva. Am I gonna love the new movie? I don't know. That's not important anymore. Charge for executed. Jaja, miso. I forgot. What's he saying? He was always whining, so his voice is kind of getting on my nerves. So I totally forgot. I self muted him in my head. And rather see the series. Well, for anime creators, apparently movies are a bigger deal. Nerok, thank you so much for watching videos. Arigato! Yeah. Being able to have a film and film get better promotion, bigger promotions. You can do so much more with a film release. So apparently that's why the Sailor Moon Eternal movie is there, even though it's just TV episodes combined, like mashed into a movie. It looks beautiful, but story-wise, like, just episode after episode. It's not one movie. Yeah, every movies are still strong, even after the anime finished like 26 years ago. 26 years have happened. Alrighty. What have I been doing the whole time? Jaja was responsible for the emperor coming to power. Oh. Kaho, Jaja expression. Jaja. I don't know. Like, he was so fluffy. Even though he's a reptile. I didn't understand Jar Jar. Did someone understand Jar Jar? They just wanted to have more cute characters, apparently. More like mascot characters. And they did it again in the latest episode. Where, not the latest, the second latest, all of a sudden they brought some cute Pokemons. into Star Wars, and like, they were adorable. It's just like, where did you come from? You know, I've never seen you. Like now you're just being super adorable, and like that one. I forgot his name. It's some kind of pog-ish name. It's not like pog. Porgs. Yeah, thank you. I got the name Pog from a parent from Twitch. Porgs. Yeah, porgs are cute. It's just like I don't really feel like falling for pork because it's just where are you hiding? Like what are you like? And it's you're not even an important character. You guys are just cute. Yeah. They kind of remind us of Remring. Like they look so adorable. And like they attack you right after that. Jojo was very animated. I'm accurate. My impression was accurate. Yeah, Jojo wasn't a good mascot. The porg was a good idea. It just we should give more time and moments for porg. Baby Yoda is a huge mascot, but he wasn't in the movie. Uh, Star Wars just wanted to sell more toys. They succeeded, and what was that? The BB-8. What's the name? Yeah, BB was very adorable, and I think a lot of people loved the new alphabetical name character. Yeah, Baby Yoda is such a savior. Baby Yoda, cute for the Mandalorian to become a father's sake. I have some relatives that don't care about Star Wars, but watch the Mandalorian just because Baby Yoda. I have to watch. I know Baby Yoda, but I don't know Ob Baby Yoda. I don't know much about him, so I have to learn more about Baby Yoda. That Ewoks, yeah, but Ewoks did a great job. Like they actually helped with this fight. Like they were very important in the story. They were not just cute characters. Yeah, porgs. I'm sure they helped, but it's just like I don't necessarily remember. They were impressively cute. That's it. There were other mascot-ish character, like Pokemon-ish characters. Yeah, but Pog was the best. Pog was the obvious fairy type, or like a Eevee type. Ewoks originally going to be Walkies. Oh yeah, Ewoks and Walkies. Sorry, yeah, Walkies. Like they got into. Sorry, I got confused with the name. Sorry, they couldn't afford to make enough costumes. Ewoks and Walkies, they were both important. Disney make a lot of money from just merchandise. Yeah, I kind of wanted to get the pork backpack. It looks so impeccably adorable, but it's just pork. It's not an important character. It just felt kind of. I feel kind of bad about like if you, as a fan, I feel like I shouldn't just go for the just cute character. So I didn't get the backpack. But pork is freaking adorable. Hey, good tune, thank you. Baby Yoda is 50 years old. Hey, senpai. Yoda senpai. I'm a moderate Star Wars fan. Like I'm such a Star Wars fan. Like I don't think I deserve to say that. They're too cute. Yeah, Wonky is Chewbacca. Sorry, I got. Sometimes I mix those names. Who is sending me lines? Oh, that was the German YouTuber I work with today. Yeah, I learned German words. Uh, I learned one to count 1 to 10 in German. I know nine is no 9. 10 is 10. Damn. No. Wow, it's gone now. It was just a 1 hour YouTube shoot. Wait. Why? Dry? Somewhere pronounced between try and dry. Try is 3. Oh my god. Zex is 6. Okay, getting there. Arc. Arc. That is so hard to pronounce. 8. Say them all now. Okay, please forgive me. I'm streaming on a MacBook. Yeah, this is my laptop redemption. Tweet sweats. Set. Tweet. Okay, can I Google again? 1 to 10 in German. 또 Drake. Fear is 4. It's just it's kind of hard to pronounce each word. Foof, it's 5. Foof, it's 5. No. 10. Zevin is 7. Zevin. No. Ein. Eint is 1. Tway is 2. Sorry, it's just so painful. It's so painful. I just remember the first word, the number 1 sound quite like eins from Isekai series. Damn, rose cherry. Your intonation is quite dear. Ganbatte, arigatou. I tried. It takes practice. Arigatou. Yeah, I want to be able to sing German Naruto eventually with my German skill. German Naruto doesn't have any German words, by the way. They have English in up part and Japanese part. Kowagaru na Naruto Sato memory. That's the Japanese part. Are you trying to, waifu Asuka? I'm going to bed. Hey, hope to see you again. Dectus. 12:30 here in the US. Glad to find your stream. I will be back sometime. Thank you. Well, I understand you don't like Naruto, but you might like German Naruto. It's fun to watch. The OP. German OP. Naruto. Kaho no. Okay. Oh. Careful, Kaho. Use Roosevelt might report me. for singing the DMCA song. Singing the song is okay. I'm not playing the music. What's going on? Can I become full weeb here? You can, you can. Let's talk about what's your weeb dream. Yeah, because I wanted to eat, but the chat is not allowing me to eat because of the munching sound I make. Sorry about it. And this is another side of my room. I usually stream from my PC. I have a desktop. Well, because I wanted to be in Kotatsu today, I was like, why not? You wanna see more of the Kotatsu? This is Kotatsu. I'm not like in a bed. I'm just enjoying Kotatsu. Eat. Just give me a warning. It's okay. I eat a little bit, so don't worry about it. We're just talking about Baby Yoda earlier, and also some Evangelion. Like for me, Evangelion and Star Wars is kind of same. You don't necessarily love each episode. You don't necessarily love every single line. You actually have issues with some scenes, but you appreciate the whole franchise. Yeah, what can we compare to Baby Yoda? Do we have something like Baby Yoda ever wise? Not really. Yeah, we need Baby Yoda. That's gonna determine the success of the new and last of this series movie. Chuki chuki. Togepi 好きよ. Togepi 見る? I'm gonna show you my Togepi alert. You have the new girl. Oh, Mary. Yes, Baby Yoda and Porks. They're all obviously cute. They're obviously Pokemon. Wow. And Mary is obvious too. Mary got twin tails. Mary got red glasses. Mary got more like bigger boobs and pink suit. It's just too obvious. You don't want Ever to be too obvious because Ever kept surprising us. So I don't know. I was kind of repulsed by the idea of bringing Mary, even though Mary has done nothing wrong. I love Mary, but I don't like the fact. You know, those real people adults like try to they brought Mary because they thought it was a good idea. Hey, we should have a girl in pink. We should make her more sick. And what about Grasses and Twin Tails? Neither of the heroines have such features. It's just too obvious. Why are you going so obvious? You're not a Harvey show. Like you're not doing a quintessential Harvey show. It's Eva. Be more unique. Mary's just there, and I love it. Mary's look is good. I love Mary's personality too. It's just I can't hate Mary. Yes, if it's voiced by Maya Sakamoto, it's impossible to hate the character. Because I don't hate Mary. It's just like I hated the idea. I hated that they saw it was a good idea to bring Mary. If you guys are so obvious, why didn't you make Eva, the robot, look more attractive in the beginning? We laughed Eva because it looks so unique. The robot looks rather creepy. It looks like a kind of like a Biran. It's so not from the robot trend, robot genre, mega genre. It was so different. That's why we loved it. Don't stop being different. The problem with Mary is that her personality is not unique, unlike the others. She's just normal. Yeah, she's talks in a unique way, but that's it. Yeah, she's the boyish character we didn't have. Like she's boyish. Her speech, if you haven't noticed, because it's Japanese, her speech is boyish. Uh, yes, we have Kudere Rei, we have Tsundere Asuka, we got One-sans, like older women, but we never had the boyish character. So why don't we bring Mari? She's got all the elements that other girls do not have, like, mashed into one, literally. It's just too obvious. Good night, Jade. Arigato. What the easiest language for you to learn? Okay, that was so random. I mean, like, I can only speak Japanese and English. That's not really a right question to me. I don't have multiple languages to speak. Kobe was out. Wait. Oh, now we're talking about Mikasa? Oh. So basically, they wanted all the dairies in ever. Well, Mary's not there. Like, she's not finding Shinji attractive at all. Narok, thank you so much for the videos. Arigato. Maybe she's there for Asuka. She calls Asuka princess. It sounded ironic in the beginning, but later on, like, she sounded like she was there for Asuka. So maybe it's another Yuri thing. Like, we got BL thing with Kaoru-kun. Why not bring Mary for Yuri moments? So obvious. Please, like, don't. Like, I wanna guess. I'd have to guess what's going to happen in the story. It's just like, don't make it right. Like, I wanna be surprised by you ever. Hello, my sweetheart. ガスキさん、ジュウベイさん。エヴァの話をしてたんです。まあ、エヴァの話すると大体スター・ウォーズの話もするんですけどね。ジャージャーを思い出したりとか、周りのキャラクター作りにちょっと納得いかなかったりとか。I'm trying to learn a third language. My brain's full up. I understand. And we don't have enough time once you started working. It's kind of hard to find time for you to study. I'm starting to understand why ever movies are not great. You opened my eyes. Thank you, DJ Taylor. Thank you. I mean, I love Ever as a franchise again. Yeah, like, even though I mock Jaja, I mock some green screen in most of the prequels. But that's hence a lot of dialogue sounded kind of empty. God, there were no emotions in it. But still, I love the franchise. I love all the merchandises. I'm happy that they got such a big success. Mm-hmm. They attracted so many nomies. They attracted so many regular people to join the otaku or the geek culture. じゃあビンクス。なんでフルネームで言ってくれてる。ねえ、ちょっとね、もうちょっとなかった多分 CG よね。にすごくこだわってた時期だったのでね。I think the problem with Rebuild is that they decided to relate to do something and interesting. Macho 1.0 and 2.0 is just a poor remake of the OG series. I mean, it takes a hard left turn. That's the topic I see. Yes. And also like because I slept for only a couple hours, like 2 hours today, I'm getting a little bit tired around my eyes. Remember how many people were hyped for the prequel trilogy? Yeah, then after watching the Phantom Menace, everyone's like, what the hell? I thought everyone was kind of excited in the beginning. And later on, like, they took some time and realized, okay, it's not good. In the beginning, they were all fascinated by Anakin Skywalker, the tiny, cute version. Don't you think? Oh, Bruce Bell? What's going on? Hmm. Oh, you found laptops for gaming? Thank you, thank you. Right, I have to be able to earn more money to get a new gig, new camera or laptop. I have to work hard. あ、Java the Hat ね。懐かしいな。Java the Hat. What a throwback. Yeah, the pot racing. It was just like the same angle all over again. Saint Rose Cherry, thank you so much for 100 biddies. ありがとう、ありがとう、ありがとう。嬉しいな、みんな。ありがとう。Yeah, sorry I've been just chatting. But I want to be ready for the game streaming too. Let's do something interesting together. Sorry, it's been always a kind of comfy stream these days. Yeah, I haven't done any IRL shelf making. My apartment is getting ready, pretty much, and I have to finish writing a few more drafts before Valentine's Day, February 14th. Yay! Sorry, I just unboxed. 来週お誕生日なのいいね。Thank you. お誕生日おめでとう。まだだけど。Hey Chizuru. Say hi to my people. Hi. You're adorable. You are adorable. Wow. Your pants are like all out there. Like, please hide. Woman. Still, it's kind of... パンツ、わかめちゃん状態。Just obvious. What's up with the pants? あるみえや。Young lady. Right timing, frog. かわいい。かわいい。I'm gonna make it back. These are all the material. I purchased all the materials for my eat back. Can't wait. Hello. いいね、かわいいね。めっちゃかわいいね。パンツもある。What's up with the pants? Chizuru? 見えない。Fan service. Yeah, it's just like lighting on my PC, on my laptop is kind of like brighten out, like white out the light. So I'm gonna bring her to my next PC stream, and you're gonna see more of Chizuru clearly. Your girlfriend is too lax. Control her. Chizuru, stop touching my chest. Sorry. No, Chizuru. No, Chizuru. No. Stop that. I wanted this so much. Good. やりましたよ。よいしょ。チズル、撮ろうね、一緒にね。 お持ち帰り。Okay. Timer. I'm gonna put a timer for us. Okay. Tomorrow. Ah, we look great together, Chizuru. Kaho lost this. You, yeah. I'm like I need to get some sleep. Definitely. My eyes are so tired because I only slept for a couple hours. I think it's 2 hours, maybe. I mean, I could sleep. Okay, for 1 hour, I was sleeping in Kotatsu, and then I woke up and went to bed. I kind of lost memories there. Should there be a bot? Discord. No, look, don't put too much work on yourself. No, no, no. Showing your pant. Chizuru showing your pants. Chizuru! No pantu, okay? What did I tell you? Kawaii ne. Just seems bad how much I sleep. Sleep in your bed. Yeah. Totally forgotten about it. And I wanna rent some CDs later on. It's now like 5:45, so it's not too late. Try to like go get some CDs. You do look a bit tired. Sorry. Why? The ventilation in my book is broken, so I haven't slept in my bed for almost. Wow, where do you sleep? On a couch? Oh, いいですね. Where do you rent CDs in Tokyo? I go to Tsutaya. Tsutaya is known to be the best franchise for renting CDs or borrowing, uh, was even selling CDs, DVDs, getting DVDs, buying DVDs, and renting DVDs. Yeah, Tsutaya Shibuya, in Shibuya, Tsutaya is right there when you cross the intersection, huge one. And if there is a Starbucks in Tsutaya, the second floor and the first floor, and from the second floor you can look down the intersection, and you're gonna have the best video or photo if you're interested in taking a photo of intersection. Oh, you use couch. Mm. What anime series? I'm gonna look for all the anime I've been binge watching. So it's gonna be like 20 or 30 of them. How many? But I don't think all are available. So I'm gonna try to look as many as possible, and the rest I try to purchase on Amazon, or I try to purchase iTunes Music. 何サイバーパンクでキャラクターの位置を入れ替えるモッドってのがあるんだ。Are you gonna get me some J-pop and anime soundtrack CDs? Ooh. No, actually, it's nothing much. Like, we talked about Baby Yoda and that was it. Yeah, I think I should rent CDs today of all days day. ちょっと待って. And I was gonna say thank you to the person who sent this. I purchased this from the person on Mercari auctioning site. Thank you. お礼を送っとこう。素早いご発送ありがとうございました。写真のイメージ通りです。Okay. Get. Get. Did you buy a new couch when you moved in? Yes, this is a new couch. Oh, I've been using it just for me to like rest my back, and that's it. I don't really go after, but it's very inviting. Right? I got the huge suit press sheet. This one is for my eat bag. That couch looks too comfy, right? I usually like go like this, and I sleep like this. I kind of fall asleep like this, and I wake up like, oh my god, my feet are getting so hot, and I go to my bed. That's become my routine. Comfy stream. Yeah, もうこのまま寝れちゃうな. Comfy stream. I hate falling asleep on couch. I do it more often than I should. I understand. It's just so comfortable. Just going to bed, you have to do a lot of things. You have to take your makeup off. You have to brush your teeth. You have to do a lot of things before going to bed. So you refuse to go to bed, and you end up like taking a nap here. Typical. Yeah, like I'm trying to not sleep right now. Wow, you have to delete 14 messages? Sorry, Roosevelt. Nap isn't going to sleep. Yeah, you can. And nap is going to break the cycle. Like now, I woke up in the morning, so it's actually the perfect day to start going back to my morning routine, like trying to become a morning bird once again. Yeah, you gotta be careful with the こたつ日。確かにこたつのね、熱ちょっとね、危険だもんね、ずっと慣れちゃうと。Oh, excessive mood messages. I think the person, I know his messages on Twitter too. He's not native in English, though. I think he instead like tried to send more emotes. I think he's being like just showing his affections. I think he doesn't mean it. I don't know. He gets the no more emotes things. Can you only buy a kotatsu in Japan? I like to have one. I think you can get from Amazon. Make sure to check the size. We got different sizes. I napped during the day at con, and I was almost late to a panel. I was part of. Oh my god. Yeah, you have. You need a rest, but at the same time, you don't want to lose hours. You're definitely a morning person. 朝派のすごいな。もう本当尊敬します。朝で早く起きるようになってもずっと絶対夜戻っちゃうんだよね。洗濯物片付かっちゃダメ。 Mhm. Right, right. Just post a couple messages in English though. Right, he tries. It's just, I mean, there was a one time my Japanese fan who came to events all the time. I contacted him somehow. I don't know. I think they became friendly somehow, like on Twitter. Like they saw each other comment often on Twitter, but it was a kind of tough because neither of them are fluent in English. So, but then my Japanese fan ended up getting a autograph of mine for him. Like it was so nice, but at the same time, he said it was kind of the communication was quite a struggle. It was kind of hard to understand each other. Yeah, translation barrier can be difficult, right? Yeah, the reason why my Japanese fan tried to get an autograph for him was because I think he sent like and a person in the chat sent my Japanese fan a message on DM, like slip a DM saying like, "Hey, it's my birthday" or something, and I don't know about the conversation. Like I didn't like see the conversation. The yeah, but the Japanese fan was nice enough to like send the autographs and the gift to Peru, and that was impressive. I don't know what happened after, so. Mhm. PS4 Pro さん主催、生産終了ね。ね、私も PS5 まだ持ってないからな。ちょっといいデザインが出るまで待ってるんですよね。But I just realized Kaho is on widescreen on the laptop compared to the computer. Oh yeah? Oh yes, oh, wider frame, right? Right, right, right. I think there are some codecs available within the US. I mean, if you are in the US, there are some Japantown too. I think you can get almost anything from Amazon. Mhm. Yeah, like don't try to like translate any Spanish comment. I mean, I don't speak Spanish, so I don't know how to communicate with them. So okay, you don't have to be a translator at all. You know? Now, I don't want to like ask too much work for you guys. I want you guys to like focus on your comments. Like, thank you for leaving comments, and if you're lurking, like thank you for being there. Thank you for listening to me. You don't have to feel obligated to anything. I just hope like everyone enjoys. Stay in the chat or just listen to the chat, listening to the stream. Jotaro mode can speak as much he does. Nothing. Stone face. Yare yare. こんにちは、あずさん。こんばんは、こんばんはです。マリオデザインも可愛いけどな。だなどうせ私カービィ、来ないかなカービィ。 listen to the chat is impossible. I'm gonna read the chat. You can listen to me. Learning Japanese easier for me to listen and understand instead of reading and writing. Yeah, we talk about that today too. That's the hardest part. Don't jump there if you're not ready yet. Joe, that is very versatile indeed. Yes, I'm glad. I have to get rid of. Well, I can always bring him back, but my pug, Mister. So yeah, I love the Jotaro emote actually. I really loved it. Like, Chica did such a wonderful job. Oh, you're learning Swedish? You're listening to Japanese slash English and studying Swedish? Wow. You're so high functioning. Mm-hmm. Or new pug. I wanna have Lohan-chan. I have to get Lohan-chan eventually. I have to be able to bring more to the chat, to my community, and get more subs. Well, I saw Giorno Giovanna was voiced by Daisuke Ono. I mean, JoJo's voice for game and anime is different. Teach English now. Ganbatte! Ganbatte! Mm-hmm. Do people learn English at school in Japan? Yes, it's kind of required now. But how long? Like, it depends on the school. If it's a private school, like, they can focus on English if they want to. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, Charles. Don't worry about it. I mean, they have to have 6 years of English. 2 days, 2 classes a week or three. I forgot like how many classes a week. I think depending on the grade. Eventually, you're gonna have more English classes if kind of like fifth grade, sixth grade, upper grades. English seems to be badly taught in Japan. I think teaching language in general in any countries, but English is now kind of mandatory in anywhere, and Japan is not doing such a good job. So that's why we kind of worried about it. Don't you think so? English is quite mandatory. Like, it's a universally most spoken language by different nationality, different races. Screw it. I think I'll stream today. You're going to stream today? Oh wow, impressive. Learning at a young age seems the only way, right? If you want as many Siberians out there, as many, yeah, as possible to acquire English skill, then maybe that's the only way around them. Like, unless you feel motivated to study English, starting from high school, starting from middle school, even after you failed so many classes back in elementary school, it is the only way you have to feel motivated. But if you want like many people, many kids to be good, then start from a young age and make it a habit. At least make the pronunciation good. Maybe they don't have to have big words. No, let them feel less scared. or immune to English. When you learn English, was there anything specific that took a long time to keep memorized? Anything specific? Well, grammar-wise, the present ing is perfect. Present perfect, like go, went, gone, or you have to remember all those things. Hey, Fifi, thank you so much for the raid. Arigato! Thank you, thank you, thank you. Arigato! How are you, Fifi? How was the stream? Sorry about the ribbon going to the not going to the center part. Hi everybody, my name is Kaho Shibuya. I do a lot of cosplay on my social media. I wrote a book recently, yeah, which is Japanese, but in Japanese. I am Japanese, born bred, and currently I'm in Japan. Actually, again, born bred. I was born and raised in Tokyo. Thank you, thank you. I'll be voicing VTubers too, eventually in the future. But that's gonna be a secret. That's not gonna be on Twitch, so that's why I'm so chill about it. Yeah, all the Japanese companies focus on YouTuber streaming, so or like a YouTuber content, YouTube content. So we're very behind on so many things. Even we are behind regarding internet. Um, we didn't have time to enjoy what was that MySpace. We have something just to ourselves, Mixi. And before YouTube streaming, we had Nico Nico Broadcasting, which was just like exclusive in Japan. But now, finally, Japan is going international stream wise using YouTube. I think it's gonna take a few more years until they realize Twitch is there. Thank you. Shout out to Fifi. Thank you, thank you. 寝ちゃった。Yes, please follow her. When she's not streaming, like even though she is still streaming any songs or J-pop songs. Yeah, radio stream too. When you cannot see her, you can still listen to good music. Yeah, Whole Life English is doing great. Now they're thinking very international. But again, they don't realize the potential of Twitch. But I guess Twitch is more for individuals. Whole Life, the thing about Japanese industry, entertainment industry in Japan, they all like try to manage you. Like they try to all become a manager. They try to take a margin out of it. So I do VTuber streams at night. Yes, I know. This is what time is it in Japan? 6-1. Oh, 6-5, sorry. 6-5 p.m. in Japan. So yeah, I have to wake up early to catch a lot of my US friends or like international friends streams. I have to. I'm so glad I could see you again. Tracy, thank you. Love that outfit. Thank you. It's like a maid-ish. Thank you. I'm streaming from my laptop. Sorry for that. Whatever. Whatever. Not working here. Yeah, I'm in Kotatsu. This is so comfortable. Yeah. I can show you what Kotatsu looks like. Oh, arigato! Jim! Thank you, thank you. Oh, that's the chocolate I got. That's the Kotatsu table. Focus on the Kotatsu. Please focus on the Kotatsu. Arigato! Thank you, Paul, for the new sound. Arigato, arigato. Thank you. Fluffy Kotatsu. Yeah, so Kotatsu, the idea of Kotatsu is the table with blanket in between, and also it heats up. So my feet are very comfy now. It's so warm. underneath. やったね、ジュウベイさん、いつもありがとう。こういうご飯楽しんで。Kotatsu invention, by the way, is incredible. Yeah, it's just I cannot get out. It's so nice. I don't want to go sit on my fart sound gaming chair. Oh yeah, I use fish fry. Not fish fry. It's just a wide lens. It's not fish fry. Wide stream 540p today. Oh, I did change the setting. I thought it was a good. Is that bitrate? Oh, is it more about the size? I have to check that. Actually, this is my first time trying this overlay. I don't know what I look. Yeah, it looks quite different. Yeah, but you know, definitely the skin and the light and everything looks way better on PC. So unless I have to show, wow, arigato, thank you, Tree PhD. Unless I have to show the entire apartment or show you the kitchen, I guess I can just keep using the PC part and keep playing music or game. Arigato, arigato. Fix the first command. It's not me. It's not me. That's not true. You're lying. The bot is lying. It's not me. Hey, Mark. Denver, thank you. Yeah, I've been streaming 2 hours and 40 minutes almost, but I'm like feeling extra tired because I did kickboxing this morning. I didn't sleep that much this morning. Yeah, that was like another YouTube content. I was just a guest on that YouTube channel, not my channel. And even my channel, I'm just hired as a host of their channel. There's something different. I don't have a personal YouTube channel, but anyway. Yeah. Kind of like New York, living in Tokyo. Very expensive, but the space is not big enough. Oh, Chibi PhD, thank you for gifting 2 subs. Arigato, arigato. Thank you. Your younger sister is moving to Puerto Rico, Jennifer? Wow. Wow. Tomorrow? Arigato. Everybody's so nice. Oh wow. Moi doi. Thank you so much. Arigato for the sub. Yatta. Sugoi. Thank you, everybody. Next time I'll try to get out from my kotatsu. I just needed to fix my laptop today. Extra Grace, thank you so much for 20 BDs. Arigato. Okay, Benifer. Frog. Can I eat my chocolate? Can I eat chocolate? Can I? A kotatsu can be a deadly trap. Yeah, it's like you become a snail. You don't leave your home. It becomes your home. Thank you. Some people in the chat hate ASMR. I'm trying not to make the crunchy sound. Saint Rose Jerry, thank you so much. Arigato. Appreciate it. 50 biddies. Jordan, don't try to get banned on any channel. That's sad. Kaho, say this word. I can see only NSW things. Just ban you 10 seconds, Kahobi. Quit being so stinky, chat room. That was the command. That's not me. And that's how it works. Wow, lucky Irish Penny, thank you so much for 1,000 biddies. Arigato. Ramen, comfy. Yeah, like, there's no point of trying to be a troll. It's just it's a good way to like, get attention maybe, but it's kind of sad. Get them Morgan. When I hear your voice, I damn Mr. Pan. Thank you. I really miss seeing you guys at conventions. Well, we just have to wait. Until then, I'm gonna try to take part in online event. Jimbo, thank you. Nice to meet you. You're so cute. Thank you. 100 biddies. Arigato. Yeah, I was offered to do another DJ gig this summer. THD, thank you so much for 1,000 biddies. Arigato. Wow. Hype train completed. Another one. Another level 2. Plasma Maunion for 9 months. Wow. Blaze, you're 82 for new sub. Arigato. Go. Wait. 5 videos. Thank you. At the next convention, I'm gonna shout out your panel. Sugoi. Lord Horg, thank you so much for 25 videos. Arigato. Yeah, like I can stream the panel too, but at the same time, like I cannot talk back to the chat. Like, I have to focus on the panel thing. It would just be the live streaming. That's it. Yeah. So I have to say thank you to the alerts all over later on if it's going to happen. You know, at a physical convention. I guess it is for Kaho. Hey, freeze! Let us see how tall you are in person. And please wear a dress. Let's wear a matchy dress. I started watching the Japanese dramas. Oh yeah, people are talking about it. I'm not into live action shows, but because it is from 2D content. Yeah, since so many people are talking about it. Maybe eventually. I did like watch Osan's Lab. That was like back in 2018? Something like that? Yeah, it was a TV series hit. The BL TV series. Original story, even. Yeah, it became phenomenal. Especially on Twitter. Twitter trend. They became Twitter trend each week. The main actor became so popular because of it. You're the Nobita interview girl. Yes, I am. Yeah, please have mod dinner. Or dinner. Mods are supposed to have dinners. at conventions. Mhm. Ohio. Thank you for this. Yes, enjoy my JoJo emote. I want to have more JoJo emotes. Please, I love Rohan-chan. Rohan emote. I refuse emote. I want to have that. Oh no, it's not Kento Yamazaki. It's actually what is his name? What was his name? Osan's. Oh, you should like Google Osan's lab. Osan means like old man. Oh, Narok, thank you for the BDs. Arigato. 100 BDs, thank you. Osan means old man, but or like well after you reach a certain point, like they were just 30s, but the main couple was in their 30s, but still they were not like teenagers. So that's why the title said like Osan's the Kaho's kitchen or Kaho's stream, Osan's lab. That was the title. The mod dinner. Here's your cup of ramen. It have to be something Japanese, right? Oh yeah, I totally forgot to send Osan's lab. Or something rib, or yeah, something I wanna eat. Doesn't necessarily have to be Japanese. Oh, it could be cool if we eat something Japanese. Ramen udon, they use different noodles. They're both noodles, but it's like pasta and pho, the Thai noodle. That it is so different. Tito, thank you. Forward Brock, arigato. And Japanese have we have different types of noodles. Hey, Frex! Moves! Thank you for 1,000 biddies. Ramen. We have soba, udon, hoto. To hoto is kind of udon. Yeah, we got different types of noodles. Like a barbecue place or something American, unhealthy. Yeah, I love barbecue place. I really love the what the about the apple butter biscuit, something like that. In California, that the location, the mall was very close to my last convention. Uh, 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 I mean the San Jose, but they're changing the menu next year. Oh, Lucille's. Yes, Lucille. Thank you. That was what was the whole name of that thing? Oh, that is soba. Cold soba is good. I love hot soba too. That was a noodle talk. Yeah, I kind of crave for noodle now. I had that a few weeks ago. Wow. Oh, it's now closed. Yeah, Lucille was good. The cinnamon, apple cinnamon cream. What was that? Again, that sweet thing that we can eat as a side is cool. The coleslaw was amazing. And meat. I love Lucille. Okay, they got a big meal, but the great thing about eating out in United States is you get to bring the rest of the food to home. That we cannot do in Japan. We have to order takeout. We cannot take the rest of the food back to our apartment. No. Mm-hmm. Oh, smokehouse barbecue. So it's a smoke style, smoke only style. Leftover is not a thing. You have to eat up or just leave. And you leave. You leave your food and you leave too. They don't give you any paper cups, anything. Drink refills are free in the state. Yeah, we already have that. Like, you get to have a refill and take it home. I don't have that. Like, why can't you take it home? That is so nice. I envy you. I'm trying to think what kind of food Kaho would be introduced to if she comes to an event in UK. Most of the major events are limited by what's around the event area. Oh my god, I don't mind. I don't want to like go outside of the venue area. I want to focus on the venue. I never saw ramen would be so heavy. It's amazingly good, but too much noodle. And the soup can be heavy too, especially if they have pork. The pork oil can be very heavy. And the pork is very popular right now. Then you can choose shoyu, soy sauce, miso, shio, salt, but pork soup is tonkotsu. Is the most popular soup type of soup. Oh, you don't take it either, Rose Cherry? They give leftovers to animals. Nice. At least they're not throwing them away. I can find any good buffets. The only one I actually like is Goofy's Kitchen and John's Incredible. Wow, I love the name already. John's Incredible? What kind of buffet is that? Fish and chips is a must-have in UK. Okay, so that rumor is true. Oh, you can eat ramen, but oh wow, different soup. That sounds amazing. I'm on it. Why has anyone opened up a restaurant like that? Right. I mean, they wanted to focus on one flavor. Wow. Pizza buffet. I've seen pizza buffet. Oh wow, pizza buffet sounds great. Pizza time has become your meme frog, so why not? UK food depends on where you are and what you like. For example, southern areas have really good Indian food. Oh, I see. And potatoes. Lolita Tea Party. Yeah, there is always at least one maid cafe booth, or they use like one convention room. Well, I'm so excited. I wanna go. I really want to go. Mm. But anyway, because I need to find some. I don't know how long Tsutaya is open today. Tsutaya. I think all the restaurants close around 8, like at 8 sharp, because otherwise like, they cannot get any fans from the government. So basically, British food comes in two main styles: pub food, and staff beer storing from everywhere. I see. Okay, that's easy to understand. Thank you, Voron. 9 p.m. Okay, not that bad. Yeah, I try to rent as many CDs as possible so that I can get some new Anison into my PC. And next time I'm gonna stream from my PC. Oh yeah, go eat Kaho. Oh no, it's more about getting CD. Eating is, oh yeah, because I cannot eat in front of you guys. I don't want you guys to suffer ASMR. Apparently the MacBook audio is pretty good. So Some people suffer. ASMR haters have to suffer. Sorry about it again. Nice. Okay. But don't worry. Wait. I don't do. I like ASMR, especially typing on keyboard sound. Just like now. I don't like it. I don't hate it. I don't like it. Messy eater, understand. Like, I mean, I'm not a mess eater. It's just like an eating sound. Could be annoying for you guys. I totally understand. And like, I think if I'm going to eat in front of the PC, sound less. I assume like last time, like last night, I didn't hear any complaint when I was eating my potato, sweet potato, right? Like it's understandable. Not even um talking about slurps. No, it, I read somewhere. No, I think I watched the interview. What was that? What was the character? Which movie was that? Batman. But of course, like we got. Who was the actor? Who was the actor who won the Oscar? But he passed away. Yeah. No, he did a lot of snurps for that character. Yeah, Joker. Was that? Yeah, Heath Ledger. Like he invented that snurp thing, and the director didn't like it because Joker's wear this very identifiable lipstick, and the director was kind of afraid he was going to ruin the makeup. But eventually, like he gave in. Like, he realized like his Ledger was onto something, and it really worked. But some people don't find hissing, slurping attractive. Okay, I thought like I that story was kind of related to the topic I was talking about, but it's definitely not. Like he was not eating; it was just acting. So, well, anyway, I just like I know that some people feel uncomfortable about slurping or like eating sounds. Like I totally understand. So I don't want to like make anybody feel uncomfortable. Hmm. Oh yeah, 10 Things I Hate About You. That was like a totally different movie. But don't worry, I'm not gonna start doing ASMR. I know some people hate ASMR, so don't worry about it. If you are into ASMR, I've done some ASMR for my YouTube channel. Again, I'm just hired by this Japanese company to be the host of their YouTube channel. So it's not my channel. So they gave me those ideas. Like they asked me to do all those things, and ASMR was one of them. So like please look for Alma-chan. Yes, thank you, Bennifer. If you are interested, go to her YouTube. And not here. Not here. Righty. I think. I kind of want to raise someone for the first time. I really want to raise someone for the first time. Uh, Just Geraldo, thank you for coming. I was just going to set the rate. Thank you, Rocky Irish Penny, for 1,000 biddies. Arigato, arigato, arigato. Thank you. I don't know about my biggest pet peeve. I don't know. I'm kind of afraid of people getting drunk because I don't drink. Especially in Japan, like, they suddenly, a lot of them become, it looks like they become completely different people. I don't know. I did see you rated the kitty stream yesterday. Yes, yes, yes. It was so adorable. Um, hmm. Who am I going to rate today? You can't drink much. I mean, I think I'm most afraid in Japan because a lot of Japanese people who, when they drink, they turn into different people. And a lot of them, I'm not saying like all of them. I don't know if it's a cultural thing, like we feel more restrained in society or, I don't know. Oh, Ariel, 2033, thank you so much for 7 months. Arigato. Arigato, arigato. Yeah. The same thing here, to be honest. You think so? Drinking age in Japan is 20, not 21, 20. 18 for driving. Okay, you can apply for driving lessons when you're 18. 20 for drinking and smoking too. And you cannot smoke pot in Japan. Just cigarettes. Idiots getting upset over petty stuff all the time. Yeah. You get that here too? People here know their limits. I think so. I mean, it's just, if you're a college student, that might be different. If you have, all of a sudden, like, you're into the new environment with new community and they have parties every single day or at least every single weekend. Yeah, that can, let you slip a little bit. I understand that. But I'm talking about like mature people or people who should be mature because of their age. Let me use the compact. Let me powder my nose. Alright. Yeah, guys, I don't think I can survive 24-hour stream because I have to constantly powder my nose and powder my forehead because I feel sweaty. Yeah. If I'm going to do 24-hour stream, I have to have like a powder nose time and taking off my makeup time. See, my bangs are now dry because I powder my forehead too. I feel sweaty during stream. No makeup 24-hour stream? What about 14 hours? Oh wait, so 12 hours, like half and half. 12 hours makeup, yes makeup. The rest, no makeup. ありがとう、カズラックさん。嬉しい。Hey, who's here? Anime Man's here? Drinking age in Mexico is 18? Joey is was here. Oh, wow. Sorry, I missed. Like, hopefully. Joey cheering in the back. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. hey, oh yeah, yes. Hey, Joey. Yeah, I'm just asking their schedule. I'm talking about the business here. I'll get back to you on it. I think the place is like trying to find the best dates so that they can be more mm, negotiable on a lot of things. Because they want us to promote the place too, especially in the middle of state of emergency. So anyway, I was just talking to Joey. Yeah, secret. Mm-hmm. How do you say pizza in Japanese? Pizza. Pizza. Okay, so wait. Do you know ni? Ni is called hiza in Japanese. There's like a stupid game back in like when I was 10 or 12. Like I assume I was younger than that. It was like a stupid game. So you have to say hiza ni 10 times. Like you ask your friend, like say hiza 10 times, and like hiza. Um, why? Wait, sorry. That was a mistake. Sorry. That happens when you don't have enough friends. I didn't hang out with a lot of friends back when I was young. I still don't hang out with a lot of friends, but at least like I had work friends, so that's fine. Sorry, I got it all wrong. Damn, I ruined that. Okay, so I'm gonna explain how I ruined the stupid game. Okay, so a friend asked you to say pizza, pizza, pizza for 10 times. Like say pizza. Say pizza in Japanese. I mean like pizza in Japanese, so meaning pizza 10 times. And pizza, 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 pizza. And your friend asks you right away, what is this? And this is actually elbow, right? Hey, J2M. Ohayou gozaimasu. 5 months. Thank you. Yeah, you get it? They ask you, what is this? And it's elbow, but it's actually in Japanese called hiji. And hiji and hiza they sound very similar. They always make a mistake. Okay, pizza, and especially after saying pizza, which sounds similar to hiza so much, you always get caught. Okay, what is this? Hiza. Oh no, it's hiji. So it's a stupid game. It's a stupid word game. I don't know what's funny about it. I didn't understand that. That's another reason like I didn't have friends because like, I didn't understand them. I didn't get them at all. Why you guys are laughing? So, but anyway, that was like a stupid game in Japanese. Maybe you should remember if you're studying Japanese. It's like a quintessential word game. Did you guys have something like that? I don't know. You just. The point is, you get to laugh at your friend. Oh, hey, like you made a mistake. That's no Hiza, that's Hiji, and that's it. That's it. That's the closure. You're gonna laugh at a friend messing with the answer. That's the whole point. How pathetic is that? Yeah, I'm glad I wasn't friends with any of them. No, that was saying, yeah, look, they're kids, but what? What's Hiza mean? Yeah, so Hiza and pizza sound similar, right? That's why like you get caught. Even though you know this is Hiji, but just after saying pizza so many times, like you think like it's pizza. No, it's Hiza. Oh no, it's not Hiji. So that's it. Yeah. Japan is stupid. I live in Japan, but I am no Japanese, so sorry if my phrase makes no sense. It's okay. That's actually a good tongue twister. 久しぶりに肘で、wait, 久しぶりに肘で膝の上でピザを、肘でピザ、あ、そういうことね。こういうことね。こういうことね。Kaho showed him her fist and asked what that's called. What is this? What is this? What is this? Yeah, I can see that happening. Alrighty. Oh, No, actually, the anime man started streaming too. Why don't we say hi later on? Well, he hasn't showed up yet. When he showed up, we're gonna go there as a gang. Hey, what's up? Kaho gang. Yeah. He hasn't started, so don't worry. You can take more time. You're gonna see more of me. You have to. I want to move to Japan. Could you recommend a city? I live in Tokyo. Tokyo is my city, born and bred. So I have to choose Tokyo. If you are interested in exploring otaku shops, want to get some otaku exclusive merch, and Tokyo is the way to go. If you want to live, like Tokyo is the most expensive city to live. So if you want to save on the rent and like food fees, food money. Well, if you still want to choose a city, maybe Osaka, Nagoya. Or if you want to come to Tokyo often, maybe Saitama, Kawasaki, Yokohama. Those places very near Tokyo. You can always come visit. The rent is way cheaper. You're gonna buy a house in Japan? Oh, wrong future. Tokyo is chaotic. It's like an adventure every day. Also, they have a cafe for everything. Yeah, please visit 3D Latte Art Cafe. Exclamation latte. I love that 3D Latte Art Cafe. If I'm going to do like a charity 24-hour stream, that's going to be for them. Definitely. Big Oil City was one of my favorite places. Yeah, Chiba too. Thank you. And, okay guys, Anime Man just started streaming, so why don't we go there and say hi? Okay, and I'll come back streaming from my PC. Don't worry about it. I'm gonna start streaming. Hey, Sayami! During we are rating the Anime Man. Let's go. Thank you for the stream, Sharpie. Thank you so much, moderators. Thank you as always. I cannot do anything without you guys. We'd appreciate it. Thank you for the wonderful stream. Thank you for being there all the time. Arigato. Show the waifus. Let them say the waifus and Jotaro has bandos. Out of them. Join the raid. Get ready for the... Yeah, I did kickboxing today. I feel so hyped. I didn't sleep at all today. Well, 2 hours, so I feel very hyped. I also want to go to the bathroom. I'm gonna bring my phone to my bathroom so I can join the raid and comment. Westminster Matt, thank you so much. Thank you, Watane. Love you back. Get rest. I'm gonna rent some CDs and get Anisons, everything. Join. Kaho in fight mode. Gang raid. Kaho gang raid. Join, join, join. Okay, ready? Ready for the raid? Let's go, let's go, let's go. 2, 1, またね。バイバーイ。